Ladies, I am here tonight on this. How's everybody doing tonight? We're going to go around the league too. What the fuck is happening right now? We're going to go around the league tonight, and we're just going to talk about the NFL. The biggest surprise was Detroit beating Arizona 30-13, 30-12. I beg you pardon. I'm scratching my ass. I don't even have Androids. What the hell happened, man? I can't believe it, man. Detroit beats Arizona. What an upset, man. Jesus Christ, man. It wasn't even close, man. 30-12. Jesus Christ, man. Wow. That was crazy, man. Great win. I don't know. I think they're missing Jeremy Hopkins. He's out for the season now. They're hoping he can come back for the playoffs, but they don't know. They're saying he might be out for the season with a leg injury. Obviously, J.J. Watt, same thing. He broke his shoulder. He's trying to come back for the playoffs, but this team is all of a sudden falling apart. Are the Arizona Cardinals? Jesus Christ, I don't know what the hell's going to happen to this ball club. Next, we got the Buffalo Bills, easy win versus the Panthers, 31-14. Then we got Miami. They continue to win. I believe they are now 7-7. Are the Dolphins? They were 1-7. Now they're 7-7. They're making a push for a wild card. I think they're only like. Are they in second place now? I think they might be in second place by fighting Buffalo. I might look at the divisions once they get done. So, yeah, Dolphins get a nice win over the Jets. Cowboys get 21-6, a boring-ass game versus the Giants. And this one, man, Pittsburgh gets a win, man. Very important win for them. They were down, I believe, at one point 13-3, came back and scored unanswered 16 points and won the game 19-13. In Pittsburgh, man, they hang on. I believe they are now 7-6, 6-1 because they do have a tie. But hey, man, Pittsburgh trying to make a push, just like Miami for that wild card, man. A great win for the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Houston 30-16. I thought Jackson was going to play better now that Urban Meyer has been let go, but no, still struggling, man. Only 16 points. Defensively gave up 30. They're the worst team in the NFL. I'm sorry, at this point, even Detroit, I think, is a better football team. The Jaguars are in trouble, man. They might get the first overall pick, and who knows what the hell they'll take. Probably offensive line or maybe a pass rusher or something. Or if they're a wide receiver to give them a weapon to Trevor Lawrence, I don't know. Bengals 15-10 beat the Broncos. Teddy Bridgewater gets hurt, gets carted off the field, is in the hospital. Apparently, he's there for observation and cautionary. Apparently, he's okay, but they're just being cautious. But Teddy Bridgewater leaves the game in a stretcher in a hospital, and Cincinnati wins it 15-10, man. My thoughts and prayers with Teddy Bridgewater. San Francisco 31-13. Another team is versus the Atlanta Falcons. Another team is making a push. They are now 8-6. I think this team's gonna make the playoffs. In the wild card. I think now the Rams might actually win the fucking NFC West with Arizona with their injuries. I don't know, man. Arizona and Tennessee, to me, are really falling apart because of their injuries, man. They are now. Julio Jones went down again for Tennessee tonight. It's not looking. Those two teams are very talented, but they're losing their players. Tennessee and Arizona are losing a lot of players. But yeah, San Francisco, just like Miami and Pittsburgh, making a wild card push here late in the season. This game made me scratch my ass real quick. And I don't even have Androids. Green Bay beats Baltimore 31-30. Brett Hundley played because what's his name? I believe it's Brett Hundley. No, I beg your pardon. Tyler Huntley. Okay, but you have a situation here where you have a chance to go for it, or you can keep the field goal and tie it 31-31 and go to overtime. And Jim Harbaugh, he did this a few weeks ago versus Pittsburgh too. He went for it. Does Jim Harbaugh, I beg your pardon, does John Harbaugh not like overtime? He did this a few weeks ago versus the Steelers too. He could have tied the game and gone to overtime. He's like, nah, he went for it and they missed it. Same thing again. The extra point, you got the best kicker in the league in Justin Tucker. Instead, he goes for it, and they lose the game. I'm scratching my finger with Androids. Does John Harbaugh not want to go to the playoffs? Like, does he not want to go to overtime? Is he allergic to overtime? Does he have a dinner reservations? Why the hell does John Harbaugh keep going for it when you can easily tie the game and possibly go to overtime. There was still like about 41 seconds left. Maybe Rodgers strikes it down the field, but at least take the damn game, man. I don't understand why he does this, man. Jesus Christ, John Harbaugh. Why the hell do you do this? I don't get it, man. This game, Rodgers played all right, I guess. 31 throws, completed 23, 268 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He played really good. He also ran for 11 yards. Aaron Jones, 58. A.J. Dillon, 22 yards. Devontae Adams was away with 6 catches, 44 yards, 1 touchdown. Marquez Valdez, 5 catches, 98 yards, 1 touchdown. And then Aaron Jones with the other touchdown. 4 touchdowns, 1 by Rodgers, and then the other one by A.J. Dillon. But yeah, let's look at here. Tyler Huntley went 40 for 28. They threw the ball a lot more than I thought. I thought we were going to try to run it more with Levante Mary, Devontae Freeman. They only ran it 13 times with those guys, and they threw it 40 times. Tyler Huntley played good, man. 40 throws, completed 28 of them, 215 yards, 2 touchdowns. He played a good football game, and he also led the team in rushing with 73 yards. They didn't really miss Lamar Jackson because this guy could do both. He can also run. Like I said, he ran for 73 yards. He scored 2 touchdowns rushing. Overall, he had all 4 touchdowns that Tyler Huntley. He had 2 throwing touchdowns, and then he had 2 rushing touchdowns. Tyler Huntley might get looked at by some teams to possibly a starter next year, man. He was very impressive, man. He was very impressive tonight, man, with Tyler Huntley, man. And they didn't have Jimmy Smith or Marcus Peters. If they would have had J.K. Dobbins, Gus Johnson, if they would have had their guys, what would have happened? Gus Edwards, maybe they win this game. Tyler Huntley played really good tonight, man. Mark Andrews, 10 catches, 136 yards, 2 touchdowns. Marcus Brown, 10 catches. It seemed that I thought that Brett Hundley got a lot more out of the wide receivers, especially Mark Andrews and Marcus Brown. Especially Marcus Brown. I don't think Marcus Brown has ever. I never seen Marcus Brown play like this, man. I think Brett Hundley's he did a better job of getting rid of the ball fast, man. He really did, man. I was very impressed with Tyler Huntley, man. I really was, man. I was really impressed with Tyler Huntley tonight, man. We'll see what the future holds for that guy, but it's a shame, man, that John Harbaugh went for it. We saw that was the theme, right? They get. I think in the first half too, they went for it when they kicked a field goal. I don't know. The Chargers did it on Thursday Night Football. I think twice they went for it on 4th and goal. It was a theme this week in this week 15. Teams going for it on 4th down and goal when you can easily just take the points. Oh man, Jesus Christ, man! I feel sorry for Tyler Huntley because can you imagine a win over Aaron Rodgers? I mean, he was impressive enough. Like I said, 4 touchdowns, threw for over 200 yards. But man, if you would have beat Aaron Rodgers, can you imagine? Tyler Huntley, man, I think they're going to get some interest for him by other teams to be a starter next year. Very impressive, man, Tyler Huntley. And then at the end there, the Saints beat the Buccaneers 9-0, man. I can't believe it, man. Jesus Christ. That defense was unbelievable. Tom Brady got ass hurt at the end there, told the bench, the Saints bench to go fuck off. I don't know if they did anything dirty or something. But Thomas Edward Patrick Jr. was very frustrated there at the end. But yeah, Brady cannot get going tonight, man. Only 48 throws. They don't run the ball. That's another thing with the Saints, man. They don't run the ball. They only ran the ball 21 times. Ronald Jones, 63 yards. Leonard Fournette, 34 yards. Leonard Fournette got hurt. Mike Evans got hurt. Chris Godwin got hurt. So he didn't have anybody. And then Antonio Brown is still suspended from faking the vaccine. Chris Godwin, before he got hurt, led the team with 6 catches, 49 yards. But yeah, man, they didn't have nobody other than Rob Gronkowski and maybe Scotty Miller. Everybody was hurt. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin were hurt. Leonard Fournette was hurt. And like I said, Antonio Brown suspended. He didn't have a lot of weapons to Tom Brady, man. 214 yards, 0 touchdown, 1 interception. I think he also had a fumble. So he had 2 turnovers. He had an interception and a fumble to Tom Brady. He was just uncomfortable the whole night, man. He really was, man. He was just uncomfortable the whole night. Was Tom Brady. Very impressive job by the New Orleans Saints defense. Dennis Allen, another guy that just like, those were the guys, the 2 guys that got a lot of recognition and respect this week. Tyler Huntley stepping in at quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens, and Dennis Allen stepping in as head coach for the New Orleans Saints, man. Great showings by those 2 guys. Are going to get interest from other teams, either to be a head coach or a starting quarterback, man. Very good interest. Tyson Hale, 27 throws, completed 13 of them, 254 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He didn't do much, you know. Kamara, only 18 yards. It was the defense that did it, man. It was the defense that did it for the Saints. They were the stars of the night, man. They were flat out the stars of the night was the Saints defense, man. They were flat out the stars of the night. Shout out to them, man. Fantastic game plan by Dennis Allen and the boys. And yeah, great week. A lot of surprises. You know, going back to last night, Indianapolis beating New England, Detroit beating Arizona, Baltimore with Tyler Huntley almost beats Green Bay. And then at night, New Orleans shuts out Tom Brady for the first time. And I believe, 15 years? Like 50, I believe it had been 15 years since Tom Brady got shut down in an NFL game. 0 points. I couldn't believe it, man. I could not believe it. Tom Brady, for the first time in 15 years, does not score a single point. Wow, I'm scratching my ass. I don't even have androids. Wow. But what a great week, man. Pendejo of the week is John Harbaugh for keep going for fourth down and goal, and then going for 2 points and just a field goal and tying it 31-31. And then, you know, the coach of the day, he's not even a coach, but defensive coordinator, Dennis Allen for the game plan versus the Buccaneers. And then I guess the player of the game in a loss, Tyler Huntley, man. 4 touchdowns, 73 rushing yards. Over 200 yards. Tyler Huntley, man, Jesus Christ, man. I feel so bad for Tyler Huntley that John Harbaugh screwed up for him. I really do, man. But that's all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 4 more games. We got the Cleveland, the Las Vegas, Chicago, Minnesota, Washington, Philadelphia, LA, Seattle. We've got a lot of football left on this week 15. I will be back. Have a good night, everybody.